We're
Welcome
live.
back, chat.
Welcome back, Tards.
Welcome back. Talking about buying cannons, howitzers of
Yeah.
the sort, lobbing slugs.
Big
Before we
ol'
went
shotguns.
live, we were talking about getting a couple of howitzers for
Buying some cannons, going up north.
doing a little
Fucking
hell raising.
speaking of, I was thinking of, are there gonna be off-road vehicles? Probably shouldn't go into too much detail on this on the cast because it's
I don't even
public
know what's
record.
going on, dude.
But if we got howitzers and cannons and we got vehicles,
That's a recipe for hell raising.
And
it
you
is.
got the drinking and the drugging, dude. Don't forget about that.
Yeah, but I can drive fine. So you see,
Oh yeah.
That's
I,
true.
I'd actually rather not. I'd rather be sober.
for the cannons
Yeah, in the passenger seat rather than
with the cannon.
driving sober and then have a drunk person with a cannon on the back of you.
Oh yeah,
Gonna blow your melon off, bud.
but it's against the law to
Oh yeah.
discharge from a moving vehicle.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it
You just
definitely
we
is.
just wouldn't do it on camera.
Yeah. Just don't do it around other people. It's not a crime.
I
Yeah,
mean,
That's what they
it's just
say.
good. It's
imagine.
just fun. It's just practice. It's just
That's
training.
that's the thing. If you murder someone and no one else is around to see it, is it illegal?
Yeah, did you even do it, bud? Like, I don't think you even did anything wrong. Like,
No. Are we talking about the murder?
what do we even?
What
What
murder?
murder?
Yeah.
Right.
Did you murder a guy, bud?
Nope.
Maybe
Alright.
we'll get to shoot some animals that come at us. Like a
Yeah, well,
bear.
you
For
can
real.
just
For real, a bear. A bear. If a bear charges us,
Why would a bear be charging you
That's
though?
justifiable murder, as Kid would
because we're
say.
there in its fucking crib. We're up in its crib and it's
But
got
just
its fucking cub.
don't
Yeah.
wander in its cave, bud. I think you'll be all right.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know the area. Like, this is gonna be.
You're true. You might be going into a cave to hang out, bud. For all we
Yeah, like
know.
Yeah.
none of us know.
Yeah. This is the North Country is what
A
they
friend of
call
the
it.
show is having a big old bachelor party with some guns and some stuff.
Yeah. Gonna be a good
Fucking
amount of
stuff. What kind of vehicles you getting up there?
Don't know.
cars.
Cars?
Yeah.
Maybe some dirt bikes. Maybe some.
Some big old monster trucks, maybe?
Yeah.
I
I
think
would.
that'd be cool.
I was gonna
I
bring my
would.
rig. My
Yeah.
fucking Raptor.
Big old
That'd
4 by
be.
4 Ford.
Get a fucking. I hope he's got like a 6-wheel gator, bud. Go driving in the fucking swamp with. Take that gator in the swamp, bud.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I should really ask him. Just like, all right, what do we have for
Well, you know he's
mobile
gonna have
equipment?
his World War II cannon. I'm looking forward to shooting that.
Yeah. I
Probably
bet.
more than anything else.
I heard he's also got a. Well, we're almost name dropping, but I've heard he's got a Beretta, bud.
M9
Yep.
or 92.
Yep.
Well, we'll see which cannon I come out of that store with. But we'll see. We'll see which howitzer I come walking out there
Oh, it's
with.
gonna be a
Yep.
hitter, bud. You know it's gonna
Yeah.
be. Nothing
If-
but.
Just be racking it on the whole car ride up there, bud. Just
Yeah.
pumping it.
Just buy an $800 Benelli.
Yep. Just
Yeah, get yourself something nice, dude.
Does Dick sell semi-automatic shotguns?
Whoa, we can ask our fucking friend of the show, Sawyer, bud.
Yep.
He would fucking know.
From the hugest stuff
Walt's right over there.
podcast.com.
Yeah, the hugest thing, fucking yesterday's tomorrow, bud.
Yep.
I'm definitely gonna try to buy it off of him though, or buy a cannon from salesman Soya
Yeah,
and
you
Yeah.
see
gotta
if
go
I can get a
correct
discount.
for sure.
Is he
I'm gonna
even
be
a
like,
salesman?
I don't know, but I'll just try to buy it off of him and just ask him which is the best for lobbing slugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I would
fucking
say
hitter.
I don't care if he's a salesman. I want him to be the one to sell this to me.
Yeah, I'll wait and see if his car's there and then I'll go.
Yeah. So he'll be liable if I get myself in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, so I can just keep calling it a cannon and not worry about getting in trouble and
Yeah.
getting hauled out of there. Oh, you know what another cannon I want? I want a revolver for my hip, bud. but I want the old school cowboy style fucking holster that hangs low, like down the side, and then it's just like lazily hanging there, and I'm just kind of like leaning just with this fucking huge revolver hanging off my hip. That's
Yeah.
it. Like let that thing hang like my fucking nuts, but
Like Red Dead, bud.
yeah.
Exactly like Red Dead.
Well, I saw. I'll give a shout out to this fucking kid. Check out 6mm Sheriff on fucking. I don't know, some fucking social media. I don't fucking know. Some fucking faggot that dresses up like a cowboy and plays airsoft. I
Really?
saw, and he's got a lever action and a fucking revolver, and I was like, yeah, I'd walk around town with a revolver on my fucking over my basketball shorts like that.
How does he do?
He said terrible in the comments.
Why does he do it then?
I don't know, because he's probably
For the fucking culture, bud.
severely autistic.
Yeah. I think personally, we should have an airsoft cast at some point, an episode devoted to it. But I don't want to go
We
too
need a
much into
lot of
detail.
people. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
is
need some
that
equipment.
90% of people who play airsoft are,
Autistic and
yeah,
smell. Well, not
Yeah.
all of them smell. There's just always a person that smells terrible.
they're 90% autistic and then 100%
Medium.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Everybody's fucking hilarious who's there. You go there, go to any airsoft field event, you're gonna be just holding your fucking gut laughing with all the funny quips everybody's
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
Everybody
Everybody.
loves. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't try to crack a joke or two, but everybody there is just whoo, man.
Enlighten me, bud. I've never been to one of
Yeah.
these so-called
If
events.
autism had a smell, then it's the bo from there.
Pal, I can't describe it for you. It's something unique.
Must be like something out of a movie or something just never seen.
It's just think of something that's just someone says something and think of something that someone says that's just not funny, but their friends around them laugh at it because it's an inside joke that everybody knows about.
Yeah. So then they say it in front of you like you know it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just retardation on another level, but that's all that is.
Think of the best equivalent would be think of people who think Rick Astley, what's his name? The Never Gonna Give You Up song is
Yeah,
still funny.
yeah. That
Rick
guy,
rolling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rick Astley, I
That's
think, or something like that.
Or
that's the airsoft.
remember that meme where the person would shoot away into the sky and it would
Yep.
play that fucking music? You'll hear that.
Yep, I believe so.
And it's like, wait a minute, this was fucking like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
my
but
guy.
they're trying to get fucking popular off those
And it's
memes
like,
still.
are you just hearing this?
They just have autism, but that's all it is.
Like,
I mean,
it's just so confusing.
Yeah, it is a
That's
learning
that's like
disability, so they just learned about it far later than
now?
everybody
Yeah,
else.
yeah, that must be what it is. Jesus Christ.
yeah, they're just a little slow, like all tired's on deck, but a little slow.
Well, they're slow in their comedy, but they're fast with their triggers. Tell you what,
Yep.
I'm not saying they're bad players. I'm just
Fast with
saying
their fucking
they're fucking annoying.
their smart ass comments on the field.
Yep, but
Or
it's never when
telling you to call your hits
it's never
when
in
they didn't hit
battle
you.
though. Everybody in battles they're taking it seriously. They're like, all right, this is fucking business. But when God forbid we're fucking sitting waiting for the game to start, who
Have
might
we
as well
ever
be at the
played
comedy
against the
cellar.
retard?
What?
Did we
Yeah,
ever play?
yeah.
I think I do. I remember the
Remember
deaf kid.
Commander's buddy?
Yeah, that kid. Did he have Down syndrome or was he just deaf?
No, he was retarded.
Because there was the deaf kid with the mustache that I fucking yelled at real good one day.
Yelling at a deaf kid, bud, he can't even hear you. Great.
I don't know. I gave it right to him. He was dressed up like he was something fucking special, bud.
What did he do to you, bud? He must have done something
I
crazy.
don't know. He yelled at me, so I yelled at him back, and I just
All
saw
right,
this look in his face,
self-defense, bud.
like he was not, like I won that confrontation.
Yep.
But yeah, like I don't. A retard would be really good in airsoft. At least to just like be like, we gotta get to this position. You just gotta go.
Yeah.
He would go.
A lot of times you do need people just like, all right, someone's got to run in there. And like,
Someone's got to draw these people out because they're not going to move out.
yeah, and I agree. A tard is game.
Send in the tards.
Yep.
Just gotta
But
send them in.
I
Bud.
mean, they'll do anything at any time, bud. Like, they'll just listen to you
You just
and
gotta
do whatever.
tell them
As long as you give them the right
to
commands, they'll know.
reenact the Predator.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or the
Commando.
Terminator. I mean,
Yeah.
just one of those movies.
Yeah, and I don't think I've talked
Usually-
about the Turing Tard test on the podcast.
What is this test, bud?
The test to tell if you're dealing with a retard or not, if you have any suspicion. You just have your VHS
We
tape.
did talk about it.
No, I don't think it was on the podcast. I think this was on Xbox, bud.
Either way, we can reiterate the fans, bud. Let them know.
Because I listened to that episode and I didn't hear this brilliance in there.
Yeah. we name drop Xbox.
I thought we did too.
keep it to a
Jesus
minimum.
Christ, you talk about Xbox, bud. Christ's sake, everyone has
Fucking
the
X
Xbox.
Cox, bud.
Yeah, everyone's got that goddamn thing.
Everyone's got that
piece of
fucking box.
shit.
Yeah, they're gonna be looking up fucking Prophet of Truth on there. Meanwhile, they don't realize that's not my gamer tag, bud. But fucking
They'll find out what it is soon enough, bud. Like we
Yeah.
haven't fucking said it hundreds of times on the podcast already, pal.
yeah,
It's a
you
little
throw
head-
fucking you throw fucking this VHS tape of fucking Predator 2 or fucking Terminator ripped off the USA Network with the
Yeah.
commercials. With the commercials.
Okay. That's crucial, it sounds
Yeah,
like.
Yeah.
and then and if the tard watches it through and there's just no instances, no problems, nothing, there you go. He's a retard. But if he goes, hey, why is there commercials? Then there you go. You outed him. He's not a tard.
Yeah. He likes those Sunny D commercials. He ain't wanting to fast forward through those.
Yeah, if he comes to you asking for fucking Sunny D afterwards, you know.
Or Capri
You
Sun.
know it worked. Yep. He's a fucking retard.
Yeah, they get their Sunny D every time, bud. You can't turn them down.
So I heard, Gop, that speaking of retards, you're having a little bit of trouble with your investments.
Yeah, but I listen to the experts and they fucking tell me the wrong thing.
Who are these experts, bud, you talk of?
I don't know, Baron something or other. They told me to sell Micron, so I did.
Is it just like a website or something?
They're like a financial institution. They're like
Oh, okay.
respected people.
So they
They're
should be fucking.
How did they
they're
notify?
respected.
Christ's sake.
They're respected white Jews, bud. They should know what they're talking about.
How
when
did they
it comes to
notify
this.
you, bud?
By I get a
Probably
call.
Telegram, right, bud?
I get a call. I go underground. I go underground into our secret bunker
Yep.
where they
Across the
price
street.
fix, where they price fix,
Yeah,
and they
right.
told me.
Yep.
They said Micron is going down, so I sold it. Sold $1,000 fucking dollars worth. Guess what? Today it goes up 10%. Fuck them.
10%, bud.
Well, how much profit did you get? How much?
Who said I made profit?
So why'd you sell it, bud?
Because they said it was going down.
Keep
They said
it.
this. They said for the next 12 months are going to be awful, and I can't stomach that shit. I can't
Sometimes,
stomach that, bud.
sometimes you just gotta hold the fuck on, bud.
Yeah.
I can't
You know?
hold anymore on that shit. I got to get rid of it and buy new shit that might go up. I can't.
That's what I did,
can't-
bud. I was down.
That's what I did. I bought a bunch of Coca-Cola and some other stuff, bud.
I was
I bought
down.
some
Coke,
stock
bud?
and some poison.
I was down like fucking 25% earlier this year. Now
Yeah, I
I'm only
think
down
everyone was.
5.
Yeah, everyone was down 25%. Like
I'm only
literally,
down-
it was like 27% was like the number.
Actually, I'm only down 2% now. Christ's sake. You
Yeah,
know why,
well,
bud?
dude.
Fucking held strong. Live
Now you
strong.
just
What happened to
held the
that
fuck
price?
on. Well, I
Oh, I
still
just
got
keep
the
buying.
wristband up in my room, bud. I'll
I just
tell you
keep
what.
buying, bud.
Yep.
Oh, that guy, fucking Lance Armstrong.
Yeah,
he
fucking Lance Armstrong.
American hero.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he really is,
Fucking,
bud.
I think he earned that title when he banged Sheryl Crow, even though he only had one testicle.
Yeah. That in and
That
of
must
itself
be
is
weird.
a
Yeah, the one testicle thing,
remarkable.
that is fucking legendary. Let me
That is a
tell ya.
weird. That's got to be a weird thing. I can't imagine only having one
Imagine just
testicle. Oh
feeling
man.
your ball sack,
Oh.
bud, and you only feel
Oh.
one testicle down there.
Oh, I don't want to.
Yeah. Think if you had no hog, bud.
Oh, think if you wanted to cut it off.
I think I've had dreams where I
shit.
didn't have a hog,
We
but
gotta
it was
talk about
fucked up.
we gotta talk about Logan or Jake Paul kicking out those
Oh,
trannies,
yep.
bud.
Team fucking 10, dude.
Team fucking
Team
team.
Fucking intolerant, dude.
Team
Yeah.
fucking 10 showing up to a house party with a bunch of trannies at the Team 10 house, bud.
Yeah.
What they say, you gotta
I
go?
don't remember the dude's name, but he was having none of that, but he fucking kicked them right out, telling them they weren't real girls. I did
I
air
mean,
quotes
if they
on
wanted
real.
if the all right, so I'm on their side because I would be like, look, I'm looking for pussy. That's not what you have.
I mean, that's
So
what
you
I'm
gotta
saying.
go. Unless you're looking to grow a pussy right now on the spot, you gotta go.
That's what I'm saying. He's saying
Like,
real girls, bud. Like, these girls have pricks, bud. They don't
yeah,
have
like he can't.
vaginas. Like, what can you do with a fucking girl with a prick? You can only get fucked by it.
That's just a
That's true.
mess.
That is true.
Yeah, so, yeah, they recorded him,
Hold
and
on a second, though. But you
I'm
can
almost
still...
positive everyone is with the guy that kicked him out, but I don't think anyone's siding with these fucking
Hold on a
trannies.
second, though, bud. Hold on. We're missing something. If they don't have a vagina, they're still top.
Yeah,
They can
but
still top you off. That's
all right. So
true.
do you know Jazz, bud? That tranny Jazz. She's like 18. She transitioned at like 15.
Nope.
No, I don't either, bud.
Oh shit! I shouldn't have done it this way. Shouldn't have done this way. Shouldn't have done it this way.
What?
Because
Name is
I
Jazz.
should have just put this bitch. I showed you a picture of this bitch and been like, would you get topped off by
Oh,
this fucking thing?
yeah.
Pal, I would have
And
known.
I don't
you think
know,
you
bud.
think you can pull that on me? Are you kidding?
Oh, that picture makes her look fat.
Is she Asian, bud? Is that what
She's
I'm
like
seeing?
Mexican.
Let's see this photo.
I can't really see that.
All right.
Let's
Because
see
I
it.
saw
Could you
a
just
bunch of
throw
people
photos right
saying
in there?
that they would get
Let's just
topped
throw it.
off.
Let's just throw it in the chat. Ask fucking what chat thinks. Dude.
People were saying that
Let's get a
they'd get
vote
topped
going.
off. Holy shit! Why is it that long? Why is that URL that long? Whatever. Would you
Chat's
get
liking
topped
it.
off? Would you get topped off by that fucking thing?
Whoa. Would we get topped off by this?
All right. So knowing what I know now.
What if you didn't know?
Wait, we can't go back.
Hold on.
Bud.
I know,
We
but, like,
already
What if
know.
so knowing what I know now?
No.
Yeah, bud.
Yeah, you. Jesus.
How
I
come
mean,
all of these images are
what's
right in
up with
front of
her
the
lower?
blue
Yeah,
spine?
what's up with her lower half, bud? Like,
Okay, so
it
that's an
doesn't
interesting
show any
story.
of the lower half.
That's
of
an
this
interesting
bitch.
story because for some reason I was like watching YouTube videos about her.
It's all her face, dude. All these pictures.
Yeah, because that's
What's
the only
going on?
good part.
What the hell's going on here?
What was her name before she was a tranny, bud?
I don't know.
Jim
Yeah.
Jennings.
From fucking Jim to Jazz, bud.
I mean, I couldn't help but just be like, let me see what that mouth can do. Just constantly yelling that
This
at her.
must have been her when she was like, wait, hold on. What's this picture? She's like a little girl.
Yeah, I think that the deal was she might have transitioned way early, but I saw something where she said that her vagina is scarred.
Yeah, this is like a school photo right here.
See,
And
what if
she
you
just
didn't
looks
know?
like a then you'd be fucked. Bud.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
That's
think you'd
not
totally
cool.
be fucked.
That's
yeah,
not
they're
cool.
they're
Like,
just
what
debating us. Dude.
what if the first thing that you had sex with was
Oh
a
my
fake
God.
vagina and you didn't know?
Oh my
And you
God.
didn't know.
Oh
It's not your fault.
Holy shit. Could you imagine that? And then you find out
I
afterwards.
think you'd still be a virgin, bud.
I think you'd need to go to a mental institution. You'd be so fucked up.
I think I would actually freak out. Dude.
Yeah,
like,
I
not
fucking
even
would.
kidding.
If you found out what real pussy was after fucking a fake one, and you're just like, oh my God.
What does
Well, the
fake one
technology
even,
these
like...
days, though, bud, they're gonna have it better. You won't even be able to tell. That's how they'll
Just be
get
like,
ya.
oh
Yeah.
my
What does this fake
God.
vagina consist of anyway? But like, what is it? Is it like part of your prick? Is
All
it
right,
just
so
like some fucking rubber they
I
mold
suggest
onto you, or what?
all of our listeners listen to the clip of Howard Stern show where high pitched Mike gets his face sat on by a fake vagina. It's a pretty good description of the beast. But basically, they cut up your the tip of your dick and turn that
Just
in.
the tip.
No, that becomes the clitoris.
Okay. But you can't fuck a clitoris, but
No, but that's not. The other parts are just other parts of the dick.
okay. So they
They
do
just
cut your dick
they
up.
just turn the dick
Kinda.
into all the parts. They got enough meat.
How?
They got enough meat
Okay.
there.
How?
So these trannies, they don't even feel anything then when they're getting
I
fucked,
don't
because
know.
it's like they're
Okay,
getting their
then
prick
there's the
fucked.
other clip of that tranny Siobhan getting fucked, and the guy says it's like fucking an open wound. There,
Yeah, it probably just feels like skin,
you're just
right?
jamming it in.
It's just like
Isn't that what it
skin,
is,
just
though, bud?
regular skin.
He says there's no suction at all.
Have you ever looked at the inside of a vagina, bud? That doesn't look like skin to me, pal. Is it? I mean, it's like
What the
all
hell?
You
pink
tell
and
me.
stuff in
Well,
there,
let's check it
bud.
out. Oh,
Why is
no,
it pink?
No, remember that video on World Star of that girl talking about how she got her fake pussy? They just flip the dick on. Okay, so they cut the tip off, turn that into the clit, and then they fold that bitch up inside you, up into your guts, bud, and that becomes the hole.
Really?
Pal,
I'm
that's.
pretty sure.
I think you're thinking of The Exorcist, bud.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of what I learned in health class.
That
Isn't that what we all learned in
that
health
thing's
class?
gotta go. They said that thing's gotta go between your legs. It's going.
And it's shoving up in you like a dog.
Yeah.
But then I like my other idea of the dildos in the pussy for the penis surgery.
I can get behind that, bud.
Because
Way
like
more than
where
a
do they
fake
get
pussy.
penises from? Like a dead dude's fingers? Like is that like where does the penis come from?
No, I thought it came from a hogs.
What if it was a hog's penis?
Yeah, what if it was a hog's penis?
No, if I were a girl, I would be like, I need a horse's prick. I'm gonna kill some people.
That's genius. But hold on, bud. Are you talking about if you be a guy?
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
turned into
whatever.
a
Whatever it
guy.
is. If I was just destroying my body. If I was just taking a knife to my body and just cutting it up. Like yeah. Oh, what do they
Like
fill that with?
half of
When
America
they
does
make the woman,
nowadays.
do they just fill it with like liquid cement?
They fill what with liquid cement?
Pussy.
The pussy.
Pussy hole.
They might. Or do they just tear that up and make a penis out
Do
of
they
it, bud?
suck it out? Do they suck that shit out?
Alright, so
Make it
now
into a
Pal.
instead of stuffing it in. Oh my god. I think
Pal,
we
you should
figured it
become
out.
a doctor.
Who was the first person
they
that got their
suck
fucking
the pussy right
they
out,
suck-
bud.
they
We're
suck-
losing people in the chat right now. We have several
they
people who passed
suck-
out.
yeah, there's
People are indicating they
blowing
have
up.
passed out, bud, by the
Do they
nature of this
suck
conversation.
the uterus out of the pussy and craft a dick from it and balls?
How big is that
Hold on,
thing
Do they get
really in
balls?
there,
can't do
bud?
that.
Okay, do they get fake sacks? Do women who become men get fake ball
Do
sacks?
they even get a prick, bud? Like that's my
These are
next question.
answers.
We need to talk
And
about
then-
this.
and
We need
then,
a friend
okay.
of the show. We need a doctor. We
Yeah,
have
we need a
multiple.
doctor friend who does plastic surgery.
What about Dr.
I
Patches?
need to know not only do they get a ball sack, but does hair grow on the ball sack? Do they
No.
have to work?
I don't know anything
But
about
you're
being a doctor, but I can already answer
Yeah, do
that.
they have to
No.
shave every fucking month, dude,
like
or what?
what
I
is
can
that
I
situation
can tell you right
like?
now. No.
Is it just coming in
You-
everywhere?
Apparently, we have confirmation of no, but
Yeah.
so.
I mean-
and if it's yes, then I am tapped out.
I don't
All you
think
got to know, all you need to know is Google Images safe search off.
Yeah. You
Find
can't
out.
get answers to any of these
Find
questions.
out.
You kidding me?
I mean, If hair grows on your prick and then you turn it into a vagina, wouldn't hair still fucking grow there, dude?
Not
Like,
on your
makes sense
penis,
to
not on
me.
the tip.
Oh, not on the tip, but like at the fucking
But the
base of
balls,
it
like
and
Well,
what?
the
How?
tip.
What
shit.
if
The
you? If
tip.
you're
What are you
pulling
talking
it,
about? The tip.
if that's what they
What
turn
do you
into the
mean the
clit,
fucking head part, dude? That looks like a goddamn
the
mushroom.
spongy part,
Are we
bud.
talking about our hogs?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
when you turn that into the fucking clit.
yeah, like
But we're talking about medical science. We're talking about a procedure that's been done. They've been doing this procedure for 2,000 years.
Yeah.
There's Incan fucking mummies where they were cutting pricks and turning them into clits. There was
Yeah.
those
I
clay
think they're talking
tablets,
about you turning hogs into cunts.
those Sumerian fucking tablets, right?
Yep. Hammurabi's code, bud. It's like
Yep.
one, a lip for a lip.
Got lip for a lip, tip for a tip.
Yep.
oh my god, we need to coin that right now, bud.
Yep. Are you
Somebody
looking
get
that
on
up?
that. What
Tip
are we
for a
looking
tip.
up?
I thought, I don't think we need an answer. Why don't we have this in the chat? Have
Oh
them
yeah.
look it up.
I don't know about looking this up. I'm kind of scared to do it, to be honest with you.
Let's have the chat look it up. What was the question about hair?
Yeah.
Do fake balls grow hair?
Chat saying yes.
Chat saying yes, bud.
Yep.
What if it's just like how they make?
Wait. We haven't even figured out if they actually get a ball sack yet, but
Yeah.
we can't even determine this.
What is it? Is it just a mass of fucking flesh?
Probably.
There's just
Oh
no
my
use
God.
for it. So they don't have nothing floating in there. Ain't got no fucking
They can
nothing
put some
floating around
marbles
in
in there,
there.
bud.
Ain't
Oh
no
yeah,
nothing, but
that wouldn't be bad. Just having a couple things clacking.
yeah, that
Yep.
might be the best option.
That'd be intimidating.
Oh man.
Yeah, that would be super intimidating. Like, what you got in there, pal? Don't
Oh,
worry about it.
couple of hell raises.
Something happened? Oh,
Couple fucking.
Couple nut
Yeah.
raises.
couple of
Those-
click clackers.
Remember at
bud.
like 4th of July time, you get those things that you'd whack and they'd like spark back and forth. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you throw them on
That's
the
like
ground like fucking
No,
as
no,
hard
they're
as
like
you
these
can.
balls, and you put them in
Oh.
these things and you'd whack them.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of
Yeah.
4th of July.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
what are we
fucking
doing, bud?
right
We're gonna
around the
raise some hell
corner.
with some fucking cannons.
Yep. I was gonna say shooting them up in the air.
Yeah,
We're gonna rent
fucking.
out a cannon, fucking shoot ourselves out of it.
Speaking of Monday, bud, you do some prowling this weekend?
Yeah.
Do any fucking top prowling? Hunting? Some cunt hunting?
Always top prowling. That's
Yep.
all there is to do around these parts.
Yep.
Hunt some cunt.
Doing
You
some
get-
doing some I mean it's hunting season.
Did you
We're
get the
talking hot
quality? Did you get the quality top this weekend or the fucking low grade, bud? What'd you go with?
Quality, bud.
You had enough
Yeah.
money to pay for quality this week?
Yep. I
Yeah,
didn't
you
even have to
fucking
pay,
work.
bud. I've mastered the art, bud.
How'd you
I
manage
remember,
that one?
I mastered the art.
I remember when I worked in that shitty warehouse thing, and this dude would talk about what kind of weed he was getting on the weekend, and it's like, just talk about like, oh man, I've only got money to buy some shitty top this weekend. Can't even afford quality top.
What fucking warehouse you talking to?
The one where I put foam into boxes.
Put foam
Or-
in
The
the
hell you talking
boxes.
about?
For this was like 10 years ago, but it was like the worst job I ever had.
We just fucking
Sounds like
a
an honorable job.
linebacker.
I squeezed
At
this
a
thing that let
warehouse?
foam peanuts fall into a thing that a plant was in the package, and it went. It went. Packaged and went.
This place still around, bud?
I don't know. Probably not, because whenever we ran out of the type of flour the people ordered, we would just send them a replacement flour.
Oh yeah, I think you told me about that.
Yeah,
You just sent them
yeah.
something completely,
Completely
different,
different and say sorry.
and they wouldn't even know, or yeah,
And they
you
wouldn't
just,
get a choice.
they wouldn't know until then. Yeah,
They wouldn't know
Oh,
until
man.
they
Wait,
opened it.
flower. You talking about flowers like a
It was a
bouquet, or you
greenhouse.
talking
It was
about
like a greenhouse.
Like
It
real
was just-
flowers, but
Yeah, it was all different types of shit. Like it ranged from smaller things to big fucking things, like big bouquet things, yeah, or like centerpieces.
yeah, big top to small top, bud.
But yeah, just 8 hours of just squeezing this thing, bud.
It's honorable work, bud.
I mean, it definitely made for good hog work because my hand was nice and strong. You know, I could
Yeah.
really grip that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it fights me, bud.
Yeah.
Especially when I was 19, bud. That thing could fucking buck.
Yeah. That thing's like a rodeo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riding the bull.
Yeah.
That thing's gonna fucking buck you off.
Yeah, but I used to smoke weed on my lunch break every day with some kid, and then some lady like yelled one time that it smelled like pot.
So you stopped.
No,
No.
nope,
Don't
they
do that, bud.
nope, they just said the job ended. So maybe I got fired, maybe not. I don't know.
Hell, you'll never know,
The
bud.
job ended shortly after the lady was bitching about us smoking
It
pot.
probably
how did
actually
it end?
ended, bud.
Define ending, bud.
They called me and said we don't need you anymore.
And you were the
You-
only one?
No, I
Was
talked
this
to other
like
people.
a temporary thing?
Yeah, it was a temp thing. It was a temp thing.
Yeah, they just hired you to
Yeah.
fucking suck them off for a little bit,
Yeah.
bud. Then they let you go. That's all.
They know
it
we're
is.
all
It's like working
smoking
at the
weed.
mill. It's like
Yeah.
working at the mill.
Just like in
Yeah,
the old days.
If they don't like you, they'll fucking get right ready.
Kid knows we're not gonna name names, but kid here works at a mill.
Sure
And every
do,
week,
bud.
every
Yeah, they
Friday they
fucking
lay him
come
off.
in and leave
Yep.
out. If you fucking are tired, bud, and you don't got no skills, you're fucking out of there, pal.
Yep, and sure enough, it's every week. You're out of there. And then
Yep.
come Monday,
Yeah, they
hired
fucking
back
want
up.
me right back,
So you don't
dude.
get any fucking benefits though, because you gotta work there
Wow.
90 fucking days, bud.
I would honestly prefer that, dude, if I just got my whole paycheck instead of paying all this fucking extra bullshit, you know?
Instead of the benefits, dude, just tell them.
Yep.
Be like, hey, dude, I don't fucking want it.
Yeah, I don't want
True.
to. I don't
You
want
just
to pay for
fucking-
my neighbor's fucking.
Get just fucking
food.
opt right out, dude.
I don't want to pay
Forgot
for my
about that
neighbor's
one.
fucking dinner, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
All right.
A.
Fucking new Jumanji trailer came out today. Did you see that, bud?
With Robin Williams?
Nope. It's with Danny DeVito, bud. He's the main character.
I didn't see him in the trailer. What are you talking
What
about?
do you mean, bud? He's literally right here. Here, I'll send it in the chat.
Wait, is he the game master?
I don't know. He's like some uncle right at the beginning.
The game maker.
They walk into
What
some
is-
guy's house, and he's like their uncle, I think.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't really know what I'm talking about.
Isn't this the World Star Hip Hop?
This is fucking World Star. There he is, bud.
Jesus.
Fucking
He's looking
Frank
old.
Reynolds, dude.
looking
in
haggard.
the flesh.
He's looking haggard, bud. I bet Danny DeVito's
He
got a,
really does look
I bet
really
he's got,
bad.
I bet he's got a huge fucking prick.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only way he gets laid, bud, or it's the only way he's ever able to.
Yep.
Can we play Jumanji?
Yeah, it's like they suck him into a fucking game prick or something, dude, and then they all turn into different people.
Different
or
races.
Each other, yeah, different races, basically.
It's a black person simulator.
I don't see
Fucking
it.
Rock turns into fucking Danny DeVito, bud.
Holy
Jesus.
shit. Holy shit. It's like Twins or whatever that movie was with Danny DeVito and fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's got to be right up there with a
That sounds like a legendary movie,
Yeah, that's-
bud. I think
yeah,
I
that's
need
a
to
good
see
one.
that
Great film.
one.
Yeah. That's right up there with I don't know. What other movie do the retards like? Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's a movie. That's a guy.
Oh, anything.
Anything Steven Seagal puts out, that can put put that in front of a tard all day long. You don't even need to feed him.
Yeah. No dinner tonight.
No, just Steven Seagal ponytail.
What?
Why is he calling it Jumanji, bud? That ain't right.
Because he's black. He's Kevin Hart. He's black. What is
No, it
this,
wasn't,
Jumanji?
it wasn't Kevin Hart, bud. It was
What is this,
fucking
Jumanji?
Rock. You should know better.
He's black as well.
Nah, he's Milano, bud.
Oh, he's Puerto
He's
Rican.
Hawaiian, bud. Or yeah, Puerto
He ain't-
Rican.
He ain't black.
He's from down under.
It's from the Big Island.
Yeah, big island of Mexico.
Big Island of the fucking
Not to make that a
cunt
fucking
lips.
island. Gonna blow a fucking. Gonna just make a fucking river. We
What?
should. We should just instead of a wall, we should just dig a ditch the entire length and just make it a big river.
Like
We do, bud. Called the
Yeah.
fucking
Or
Rio
we could,
Grande.
or
I
we could
know,
make a
extend it.
moat around the
Extend
entire
it.
United
Yeah,
States.
just extend the Rio Grande
Or
all
just
the way to
put
the Pacific.
piranhas in it, bud.
Holy shit, that would be amazing.
Yeah,
Put fucking
flesh-eating
piranhas,
piranhas.
bud.
Throw them in there.
Put some gators in there, dude.
Yup.
I'll be there with my
Yup.
fucking howitzer.
Oh yeah, I'll bring my cannon down. We should just start a militia, bud. For real. Or
It-
bounty. We should get our friends from the biggest
We
the biggest stuff and the biggest things and the biggest cannons, bud.
yeah,
And we should start a bounty hunting service. Now that dog is like basically he's got to be
semi-retired.
yeah, and especially with that N-word tape floating around.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
that's been
ain't come
floating
back
around a
from
lot
that.
recently, bud.
Yeah, I mean that's been floating around my head a lot recently.
Yeah. You know, it's like, oh, there's all this talk about, racial
Yeah,
stuff, and then Dog says, hold on, me too.
yeah,
And
hold on.
fucking,
I got this and he plays the tape of him saying that.
yeah. It's
He's
like,
just he uses it as a term. It's
Yeah,
different.
it's just
It's
like an
different
ordinary thing.
to use the N-word as a term than as to use it as a slur. It's terminology in his office.
pal, I keep telling you, you
Like
have to run
like
for
they talk
office.
about bear mace, like this is just terminology for the job, for being a bounty hunter. He's just trying to explain that to his son. And by dating one, it could bring negativity on his business that he's built over 30 years by being the dog, bud. And
I'm
keeping
telling you, bud.
certain terminology.
Now let's brainstorm what kind of negativity this could potentially bring on. For one,
I would say,
I think the white leaders would start coming around a little bit more, and he's trying to hide some shit, so you can't be having that.
who are the white leaders, bud? Similar to the White
Like
Walkers?
yeah, they're pretty similar, very similar traits, but they own the fucking United States, dude.
They're
Name
like
one, bud.
the Patriots out of Metal Gear.
They their names haven't really been released, bud. They're not really letting their names out there. I don't really know exactly who they are, but trust me, they're around.
The Council of 13, bud. Look them up.
It's strange that you're saying that they're running the world, but we have Barack Hussein Obama,
And
who's
You're
fucking
calling
running
me
the show.
insane, bud?
Michelle Osama Obama. Jesus
Yeah, they
Christ.
got their grips on power. Last I checked, they ain't white, bud.
You might want to get your facts straight, bud, because I heard there's some fucking white leaders coming around.
Coming around, but what
And
Obama is, it's part of his
they're
ruse.
looking for the slaves, bud. Let me tell you, they're looking right for 'em. Right at you, bud. Actually.
I mean, if anyone was pointing out the escaped slaves, it would be fucking Obama.
Yeah,
He's the most Uncle Tom motherfucker. He
I would.
literally looks like Tom from the Boondocks.
Yeah, I mean, he also looks like. Have you seen him? There was that photo circulating of him riding a bicycle. Have you
I have
seen that?
not. I have
What,
not seen
Obama
that.
riding a bike? You sure it wasn't a
Guy,
fucking
why is this guy's nose so far away from his lips? Bud?
Who?
What's going on there? Tom from
from
the
the Boondocks?
Boondocks.
Apparently the Boondocks is coming back. We'll see.
Yeah,
bud.
I did
We'll
hear that.
see.
I
We'll
never really
fucking
watched
see.
it. I watched a
I
few
love that.
episodes. No,
I
yeah,
love
I
that.
enjoyed
I
the
will see,
episodes I
bud.
watched. It's a little wild. I ain't gonna lie.
I love that shit. I love that. Like, I love having my diarrhea default in the morning, bud.
I don't know.
Like, I'm living in fucking the Indian subcontinent, just having diarrhea, bud, by default.
Isn't that your biggest? Isn't that your dream though? I thought. Haven't you
What, to
made a
have
big deal?
diarrhea default? No, I'm saying
No,
now
no,
it's an
no.
epidemic.
To live in the Indian subcontinent, just having diarrhea every day. Isn't that like your retirement plan?
On the beach, yeah. I walk out to the beach every day, say hello to Punjar and whoever the
Yeah,
fuck else.
yeah.
And we squat down and try to avoid cobras while we shit into a hole. And that is my sub-Saharan or sub-Indian dream, bud.
Yep.
Maybe someday I can get there.
Pal, I think you
Wash
could.
my clothes in the Ganges, bud.
Making minimum wage, bud, I think you could retire.
I'd already retire if I was over there, bud.
That's what you should say to your boss. Is like, Christ's sake, are you not going to
I
give
could
me a
be
pay
yeah,
increase?
I could be shitting in a hole in India right now,
You're not going to give me a
living it
pay
up.
increase? My fucking retirement's going to be in the Indian subcontinent. That'll really get the message across, bud. You ain't going to be in the Florida Keys, bud. You're going to be fucking having your keys stolen.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have my head bashed in by a goddamn Muslim.
Yeah, or a fucking group of people with no guns might try to run up on you and fucking rob you, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then
Anything could happen.
friend of the podcast had to fight off some goddamn Mexicans.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus
Those
Christ.
motherfuckers
Well, no,
trying
it's
to
one of those
swipe
things,
shit
though.
up.
That's one of those things, though. People know it's dangerous. And why is he there? He's still there since the
Because
fucking last cast?
he loves
Fucking
danger.
good work down there, but I
Apparently
mean, they make
so.
a
I
hard.
think he just likes danger, bud.
I think so.
Yeah, I think he likes his drugging and his danger and his fucking
Testosterone.
his testosterone.
You know what? I was reviewing. I forgot to bring this up earlier when we were not recording, but to say our friend of the show here, he's got an Instagram now.
Holy shit.
Yep, just one photo, bud. Just him smiling.
Should we
I
Wait,
think
so you're telling me you have an Instagram? That's what you're telling me right now.
should we
yep.
should we dox him, bud?
No.
Oh, come
should we
on,
just
but he's only got one photo. We can't be doing him like that yet.
if we ever got famous, we should just dox people we don't like just from high school.
Pal, we have a
Or
chat.
just Jane Smith,
We have a chat right now
32 Cedar Street.
that is fucking fiending for a dox right now. They are
just
hungry.
just pick somebody out of local phone book and tell people to just here you go. Here's their phone number.
Yep.
Tell them the Tard sent you.
Tell them that you're gonna murder them.
Yeah.
That's gonna really send the point. You know, when I
Tell them that you're
personally,
outside their house.
when
Knives
I have
and
to have a
guns.
disagreement with someone, I usually just tell them outright. I
Yeah,
call them.
you usually tell me, and then I call them on a payphone and just threaten the shit out of them.
Yeah, I have a big thing, and just like if you threaten to murder them, they're probably gonna change their position.
Yeah, and it's like they get the call, and it's from like 6 states away. They
They're like,
trace it, and it's a payphone at some strip mall 6 states away, and you've got a fucking alibi. What the
yeah.
fuck?
And this guy, you're just like, this guy means fucking business.
Yeah.
This guy
That's
threatening
why
me.
that's why I tell them. I say I mean fucking business. I got the place where your kids sleep. I got their school. I rattle off their grades, shit like that.
And you say, listen to this fucking howitzer as you just
Yeah,
you pump your fucking howitzer, bud.
yeah. And then I roll the fucking the thing on the revolver there on the cannon.
Yep.
Do the little spin thing, and then fucking yeah.
One
you
bullet for each of your
definitely-
family.
Yeah, and then I pull the trigger and I say, "Hear that? That was Russian roulette. I just almost tried to kill myself."
Yeah,
That's how
and
fucking crazy I am.
But then
they don't
then
know
they
it's
think
not
but then
loaded.
then it gets sad. They're just like, oh, this guy's unhinged.
And then I just started telling them about how like just all the terrible things in my life and like why I now threaten people via payphone.
Yeah. Because at that point,
definitely don't.
All the
molest
things
them,
that have
bud.
led me there.
they won't be scared because they think, well, this guy's gonna kill himself before he even crosses the fucking state line. You know?
Yeah.
So
Christ, they send a fucking ambulance to come pick me up. They get concerned.
yeah. And tell you what, they come and get you, and they'll be like, all right, you again? Be like, yep. All right, we'll give you your guns back in 30 days. Do it again. You're
thank
gonna be
you.
60.
Yeah.
Taxpayers' money at work, man.
Good money, bud.
Yep.
How I like it spent on getting my guns back.
Yeah. I like it spent as people taking away my guns so I can get them back.
I want to
Think
go
of that
on.
fucking rush.
I need some welfare, so I'm gonna buy some. I want to go on welfare and just buy cannons with it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, it's just you can't buy cooked food.
But you can buy a cannon.
Hopefully.
Yeah, cannon and cigarettes, bud.
Can you buy a cannon with wick?
With what?
Women in crisis.
How else are you going to defend yourself, but
It's
against the
these
man
little
in
white.
crisis?
It's white pieces of paper that say like 1 can of juicy juice.
That sounds legit.
Yeah.
It's for women that I don't know.
So is
I
there
don't
a
know.
Mick
One
as
howitzer.
well, bud?
It's because they're just fucking lost, bud, and they don't know how to take care of their kids. So you got to tell them what food to buy for them.
They need to
They,
defend themselves against the man in their life that is
yeah,
also in crisis because he's losing his fucking family, bud, and he's gonna kill
yeah,
ya.
he's getting it taken away from him by the state.
Yeah. So he's gonna be having a little crisis as well. It's gonna involve a couple Let's just say that way.
He might do
Yeah.
something he will regret in the morning, bud. But who knows?
You know
I
what?
don't know.
I've honestly, again, is it a crime? And this is a serious question. Is it a crime if you kill your own family? Like
It
it's
is,
your
yeah.
family. I think
See,
we talked
that's
about this before.
I mean, they fucking put him in jail all the time for doing it, but I don't think it's a crime personally. I'll just say that.
Are you sure about it? I thought they put people in jail for doing drugs. I don't think jail's for killing families.
I think they put you in jail for being straight now, bud.
Yeah.
Heard if you say you're straight around the wrong people,
Yeah.
might come for you
Also,
at night.
if you don't rape that child, you're going to jail. But
Well, yeah, we already talked about that. How pedophilia is now the norm. And oh, by the
Yeah,
way, so
that's the default.
in the city,
What's going on in the city? You see some pedophiles?
well, did I? Gay pride parade, bud.
Jesus
Ah!
Christ, were you there for that?
Well,
Did
see,
you
that's the thing.
celebrate,
No,
bud?
I had to stay out of the city because if you're not
You had to
there,
get the fuck out of there.
if you're not there and you're not clapping your hands, they
You're
take
gonna get fucking
it's
raped.
straight to jail, bud.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, and
Straight
then
to
they
jail.
force sodomize you, bud.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
Fucking
what is
everyone's a
happening?
fag
That was the big
nowadays,
thing.
bud.
They had the police. There was like, oh my god, there are going to be so many police. It wasn't to protect them. It's just like, all right, we're looking for anyone
They were
who's
roaming the
not
streets,
smiling. Yeah,
roaming
who's
the
not
streets with
smiling,
their
who's not
fucking
at the fucking parade. You kidding
jack
me?
boots.
Yep, you're out of there.
Jesus.
They had a big. It was a subway, bud, that was
It
going
was like
back and
the
forth, and it was
Night of the
just
Long
full.
Knives, bud, except with gays going
Yep,
after non-gays or
Night of the
whatever.
Long Hogs, bud.
Yeah, Night of the Stiff Pricks.
Tell you
Fucking
what, I stayed
what was
out.
that? Night of the Broken Glass or the Glass whatever. What was that? What's the other one? What's the other fucking?
Crystal Knock, bud.
I don't
Some
know.
meth?
Is that the one I'm thinking
Yeah.
of?
Are you talking about in the seven? Yeah, you're talking about
Are we
when
talking about
people were doing
dope?
meth. Night of the fucking pipe.
Night of the
meth,
fucking. Oh man, that's like that's more
Night.
like several days probably. Just
Talk
hitting
about that
pipe.
movie
Yeah.
Night on Top,
It was
dude.
just several days of just a lot of people just fucking
That
high.
that book Night by Elie Wiesel, is that just him recounting that time he did all that meth and then fucked that transsexual hooker?
Yep.
That's
We
what
had
that's
to read
about.
that in school.
Yeah, I know
We
that was
had to read
strange.
that.
And they said it was like one of the most important books ever written.
Yep. I knew a lot of people. I think half the class. You look at that then and now. Half the class are now had sex
And
changes, bud.
yeah, it's all because of that goddamn book. And then he came and talked to us, bud. And he was yelling at us because we were all straight.
He was yelling at you.
Yep.
Yeah, because he just
You can't
because
just come in here and yell
Remember
at
that
children
retarded guy
just
nowadays.
because
too
he
that
went to
came in?
he went to some fucking summer camp.
What does he think he's fucking better than
Just
us,
because he went to
dude?
some summer camp for like 4 or 5 years in the 40s, he thinks he gets
Yep.
to yell at us about being
Jesus
straight.
Christ.
Well, remember, bud. Remember, there was also the retarded guy who was yelling at us too. Remember
Yeah,
that?
we couldn't make out what he was saying.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna lose. Thought I was gonna lose
Yeah.
control.
Yeah, that was like that was a test. No,
Yeah.
that was just a sheer test of
Yeah.
willpower, and they were just the teachers. We see those who smiled and like laughed. They got put on a list that day.
Yeah. I was sweating. I'm
Yeah.
talking seriously too. I was sweating.
I heard
thought-
every new group of high school students has to go in and get yelled at by a tard, bud. That's like the new test nowadays. They fucking see if they can handle it. See if they can handle the tards in the room, you know, because they're always screeching, screaming around.
Oh man. Well, speaking of tards in school, instead of tards on deck, well, friend of the show and I, good story about a tard. Probably one of the worst things I've ever done in my life. Well, not worst things I've ever done,
Yeah.
but just
I'll be the judge of that.
yeah. This is just a terrible thing I did with just there. We went to some stupid thing at the college. We were in 9th grade, and there was a goddamn retard thing, autist thing, And it
Hold on a second. 9th grade in college, bud?
no, we went to the college for a trip, for like a
In
school
9th
field
grade.
trip to
You get it?
take like 40-minute courses on dumb
What?
shit. Yeah, it was stupid. I don't know why we had to do it. So it was only for like an hour and a half.
What, they think
And
you're smart?
it was for like that stupid changes and choices class that like you were like
Fuck.
forced to take. So we go there and we're
Where was
sitting
I?
through we went through like an architecture one, and I don't even remember what this was for. But like there's this redheaded curly-haired freak in there. And
The
like
tard.
yeah, and a bunch of like
Okay.
older people, like high schoolers and maybe adults. And maybe like 5 of us who are in or who are like really young, like freshmen. And they ask if there's any questions. And this thing talks, but it's just like, and I burst out laughing in front of everybody, bud. And so does the friend of the show. And we just both put our heads down on the desk and are just dying in hysterics. And nobody knows how to react because nobody's in control of us. No, none of our like chaperones are there to see this. And like, it's like the most awkward 5 minutes of my life. And our friend is kicking me in the fucking leg, telling me to stop, and I can't.
Who? Hold on a second.
Just one of those
Which
moments,
friend of the
dude,
show?
where you-
What is the first initial?
It's a friend of the show that's
M, bud.
In
that's in
Mexico?
Mexico.
The
Yeah.
Texas guy,
Okay, I was
yeah.
about to say. Yeah. I was
And
thinking that.
I'm losing my mind, and he's telling me to stop, and I'm like, I can't. And then the guy like says that it's over, and I just bolt out of there. And then,
Why'd you feel bad?
oh, I didn't. It's just probably one of the worst things I've ever done.
I didn't hear one bad thing about that story, but I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest with you.
Well, to those people, I must have looked like just an absolute monster.
All right, but as long as we're clear, that
How
everything in that situation was pretty
How is it a
normal.
monster to appreciate comedy? Why?
Well, I mean, I didn't look like a monster. The person I was laughing at looked like a monster. Like I was just the only one who had the balls to laugh. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I'm the only one that just has the balls to laugh at something that's that funny.
Yeah, nice. But I honestly didn't know that. First of all, that retarded people were allowed in college. So
I think they just
I'm surprised to hear that story.
they might have
I
been
think-
from a different school district there. That was probably the case.
I think if you go through like
Where,
20
bud?
years of
Oz?
training at the
Yeah.
high school, bud, they let you into college eventually, and then you go another 20 years, and then you finally graduate. think
I
that's how it
honestly-
works with retards.
I honestly think at least once a week about we had in every high school, and I'll ask the chat as well, is you have your characters of tards. Like you have
your flavors.
you have your tards that are like with you from freshman year to senior year, and you're just like,
Yeah, but then you've had the ones that are there since elementary school.
well, that's yeah. Well, those you don't not many
That usually
tards.
doesn't happen, dude, because they
Yeah.
don't rank up the same
Yeah.
like the
Usually
same way
they
you
don't
do,
keep up.
you know?
They're not keeping up with you.
They're fucking holding them back 2-3 years,
Yeah.
bud. Like,
Or they
come on.
just send them out. They're just gone. But I think about like those tards in high school. I'm just thinking, where are they now?
Oh, the ones with the holes in their heart probably died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
it's
then-
The one that was on that ventilator machine that was like a mummy, he's probably dead. You know who I'm talking about, yeah?
Yeah, but he was smart, dude. He knew things. He just couldn't physically move.
all right.
bud.
We're talking mentally retarded. I'm not talking physically retarded. All right.
It's all similar though.
Yeah.
bud. We can't just group them in 2 different categories. Like they're
I'm
the
talking about
That's
same
not fair.
things.
That's not fair.
Talking
Yeah,
about
that's not fair.
tards. All right.
All right. So mentally
All right,
retarded.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
I'm
looked-
talking.
He looked the part.
You sure did.
Pal, I
bud.
thought you were trained in this. I thought you were trained.
I had an eye for it, and then I lost it because I just kind of
Became desensitized.
yeah I decided I didn't want to study the tard for a while, and then got back into it recently.
Well, I thought you were trained in combat for it. I thought we talked about. I mean, you were like
combating the tard.
Yeah, like
Or I've just
Yeah.
studied their strategy, bud.
Yeah, well, I heard
you're more
that
like an
one time
analyst.
that tard with the red hair ran up and scratched your fucking good eye tard out, bud, and you couldn't see him anymore. You had no knack for it.
Yeah, that's true. That was a big. I mean, we can't get into it in this cast, but we'll talk about the Tard War that we all lived, we all served. A lot of
Well,
us don't like talking about it though, but I think at some point we have to
Yeah, my
honor.
fucking PTSD is kicking in right now,
Yeah,
bud. Ever since you said that.
yeah.
weren't there tards sucking each other off in the bathroom in high
Yeah,
school?
yeah, that was during the Tard War, but I mean, they were
Yeah.
like, "We're not gonna live
They
for
didn't.
this.
Yeah, they
We
didn't.
gotta get
Yeah.
sucked off right now,
Holy
bud."
Is
shit.
that though? Was that an urban legend?
I don't think so,
God.
bud. I think it was
It
100%
Just
might have
real.
been. It could have been an attempt to get a rumor started, because the tards can't. Who speaks for the tards?
there's been
The
most. I would
Wranglers.
say just
Yeah, the
like
Wranglers speak for the
just
tards.
like in high school,
And they ain't in the
there
fucking
was there
bathrooms with
was
them,
the
bud.
rumor of the woman who had crabs.
Wait,
Like
what?
that some guy was eating someone out and they had crabs.
What?
Who?
Really,
Remember
bud?
that?
Really?
I
No,
think that's for another fucking cast,
I don't
bud.
remember that.
I
And then
don't
there
remember
was
that
there was
either.
the one
That
about the
is.
people having sex and one girl gets hit in the head by a door and then like
Yeah,
the
and they
guy
pull
pulls
their
out.
fucking butthole out.
I don't think that was real.
I
I
think
think
that's
that's
just a that's just an urban legend that the
In
pink
our
sock.
high school, bud?
No, that's just like the
yeah.
pink sock thing. Yeah,
I
the
think that
pink sock.
I don't think that
That
was real. People
happens,
people would
dude.
say it was from
Well,
we
I
we
Girls'
heard
can
a
name drop.
story.
buttholes get pulled out,
Oh
dude.
yeah,
Have you ever
I
seen
heard
that
a
shit, dude?
story
I've
of a
seen it.
girl shitting all over some guy's truck in high school who just fucked her in the ass.
Oh, yeah.
Was that
I
real
believe
though?
that. It happens.
I mean, I imagine.
And we can name drop. We can name drop this piece of shit school that it would be like, oh, some person in fucking Monadnock.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, some person in the fucking slum village school.
Fucking
Some
slums
person
of
at the
our
school where
area.
they fucking fuck their own mothers.
Yeah, that's where all these
Oh, they
stories were. It's
did.
like, well, where's this people from? Oh, they went to fucking Monadnock.
Oh, they
It's
fucked their
like
mothers before that story. That's where they were. That's where they
bunch of
were before they told you.
bunch of fucking
Fucking their
scat
mothers.
hunters. That's what they
Yeah.
are. Fucking
Fucking
scat
freaks, dude.
hunters. They're
Imagine
still
just being a guy that knows that can identify like a million different types of scat.
yeah. Tell you what, that was the one. We had a big thing in high school, just like with graduation, everything,
Like
and
I can identify like at least 3 different types of scat.
yeah. Tell you what,
Three, that's fucking rookie numbers, but those
yeah,
aren't fucking
I
pro
can tell you
numbers.
human scat.
Yeah, I can tell you a human scat from a fucking. I
I
can
can
tell you different types of human
yeah,
scat.
I
I can
fucking can
talk
tell you
my
a
bud.
deer scat, but I saw him out in the fucking yard earlier when I was mowing, dude.
You should have
Fucking all over
fucking.
the fucking place.
Yeah, he was in the road when I came home.
Fucking
I don't think it
You
knows what
know,
it's
it's a
doing.
she, bud.
Oh yeah, I don't think it knows what it's doing.
It's
It's just in
definitely a
the
she.
road.
I
get
saw
that fucking
Ian over
howitzer.
there, just like fucking hanging out midday, like it was Sunday or something.
Get that
just
fucking howitzer
eating the
out, bud, and
grass.
fucking take it down.
Fucking rip its fucking dome right off, dude. With that.
Tell you what,
One of the greatest videos I've ever seen is that guy shooting the deer with the 50 cal, and it just blows its fucking eyes out. The 50 cal does. He shoots over its head, and the sonic boom sucks the fucking thing's eyes out of its skull. I showed that to you, pal. I sent it to you. Remember that?
yep,
That was amazing.
Wait, didn't he? Did
that's
he even
war, bud.
shoot it?
No.
He just shot past it, right? Yeah, that's
killed it.
wild.
Yeah.
That is.
Sucked its fucking
what I thought.
hog right
Just
off, bud.
like going and shooting it in the middle of a field of cows. Just like killing like an entire farmer's herd of cows, blowing their eyeballs out.
Yep, that's war, bud.
Christ. Yeah, imagine that on a fucking Arab. His eyeballs just blow out like a Looney Tune.
That would fucking freak me right out, bud.
His
for
eyes
Christ's
just
sake.
suck out of his skull like a fucking Looney Tune when he dies. Holy shit.
Tell you what, back
Go
on the
America.
back on the topic of looking for scat. I honestly, for human scat, I would agree. I think I'm a decent. I'm decent at identifying that. But I remember, if we're talking from back in high school, speaking of rumors, this was not a rumor that was true. Is there was a day,
So
and
this just happened? This was actually happened.
This actually is true. That it was like midday. So that thing's been brewing. What I'm about
Oh
to talk
yeah.
about. Midday, where I go into one of these sections of the school that's got there. It's one section of hallway like where the science classes were,
Oh
and,
yeah.
it's got its own bathroom. And
Private, bud.
yep,
You make
just
it or you just fucking shit on the floor?
no. I didn't have to do anything. I just have to take a piss, but I go in there, bud, and it just open the door, and it's like
Oh yeah.
when there's a dead body. Instead, there was a
Jesus.
fucking thing in the fucking toilet.
Somebody just left it.
It was a toilet that was the doors open, and it just fucking to the top, just fucking
How?
mud,
Well, it's
mud.
like okay, so here's my theory. Somebody built that over many days,
No,
continuous days. Yep.
I think
They
that
went
was a.
back for more.
I think it was bud mud because I'll tell you why it wasn't over many days because I saw it. You know, I saw it. I
Was
made a
that
mental note of it, and
did you
I
know
got out of there. I
you
got out
normally
of there.
couldn't you normally had to go jerk off halfway through class?
Yeah, and I was like, well, not in that toilet. So I go and go about my day, and then at lunchtime, talk of the fucking town is about this fucking shit in that
This
toilet.
fucking turd.
Yeah,
This fucking turd.
some people are talking about this fucking massive law. It wasn't even. It was just mud,
So you just left
mud.
it there, right, bud?
Yeah.
You didn't deal with
What
it.
do you think? I'm a hero, bud? You think I'm
Was
gonna
it
try to?
so it
Alright.
wasn't
I
like
was just making
liquid,
sure.
it was just like a muddy
It was fucking
pile.
bud mud, and that's what everybody
Yeah.
kept on saying. It's like, did anyone
Bud
see
mud.
that wicked fucking bud mud in the toilet? Like someone, I think someone left it like out of a point of pride, just like
I would.
left the stall door open, and just was like, here we go. This is what I'm capable of.
Well, yeah, you want to let people know what you can do.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's just claiming his territory. That's all that was.
yeah. And I was, needless to say, I was impressed, and
And shocked. I bet you were shocked.
initially shocked. Yeah,
A little
initially
taken
shocked
back. You're
because
probably just like, whoo!
there's a it's a particular bud mud. It smells like manure. Like bud mud has like an odor that is like it feels like it sticks to you. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So then you think, do I smell like shit for a couple minutes afterwards? But it's just it's really an amazing feat for human waste is
Yeah, it
bud mud.
really is. If you can get yourself to that point, dude, you know you're fucking cooking up some good stuff in there.
Yeah, you know your body's dying.
For those in the chat that don't know what bud mud is, for those our international fans, bud mud is after you're drinking some buds the night before.
If you're drinking the highest quality beer you can
Yeah,
find.
highest quality buds. You are shitting the next day, just solid.
Cans of
Yeah.
Budweiser.
Just mud in your fucking bud, dude.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Just solid mud coming out of your ass.
Yeah.
You know? And it's needless to say, it smells like shit.
Sure fucking does, dude.
It smells like mud.
Sure
Smells like
fucking
muddy
does.
shit, bud. I think we're about done here, bud.
I think we gotta end it with some fucking tired talk, dude. With the fucking their movie suggestions.
I honestly have not.
What movies coming out you guys suggest that are fucking coming out, dude?
Let me see what's coming out on the upcoming flicks. What's the upcoming flicks?
The upcoming fucking tired flicks coming right at ya.
What
hot and
are all of
spicy.
these? Why am I getting all these Indian movies? What the fuck?
It's our international audience.
Google is just losing
Well-
its fucking mind. Barta House. Barta House. This looks awesome. What is this?
But they know what you want to look
Barta
at.
House is an upcoming indie Hindi action thriller film. Real life incident known as Operation Balta House.
Pal, they just know they just
Indian terrorists in Jamia Nagar.
Terrorist, bud!
Said
that
on
what
the
you said?
Balta House encounter case that took place. I guess
Pal-
the guy's name is Ted.
Pal, they know how to grind your gears. They
Ted
know you don't
Bundy?
want
Holy
to see it.
shit.
Hold on a second.
T-Series is producing this movie. T-Series is going to be like the biggest thing in the world. I need to invest in them, bud. Arjun Patilia comedy.
Pal, I'm telling you, you'd fit right into the subcontinent. Get yourself a couple million dinars. Just cash out in dollars. Get yourself a couple million dinars. Get yourself a nice villa.
All right, we got Terminator, Dark Fate, Terminator, Dark Tard, bud.
Yep.
Joker. We can just call that Tard.
I mean, he fucking basically is
Yeah.
one, bud.
We have Child's Play, Tard Play.
Yeah. My Spy, My Tard.
Yep.
And it's just a little kid. And just a guy raising a tard. There's not enough movies about people raising tards.
Good game coming out, Cybertard 2077. If y'all haven't heard about that one, bud.
We've got. Hold on. What is? I have not seen a lot of these movies. Robert the Bruce. Clearly Robert the Tard.
The Lion Tard. Or the Tard King. The Tard King would be good. What if the only surviving heir of a king was a mentally retarded person?
Pal, that happened.
I mean, yep.
That happened in the 1500s.
Really?
Yeah.
That was called the Great Tard Awakening. Bud.
After Charles V, but his son was fucking retarded.
Oh, was his name Tard the First?
I think so, bud.
Yeah, they fucking reverted.
Yeah. They, after that, they said Tard the Last, bud.
Yeah, enough of that shit.
Beyond Good and fucking Tards coming out.
The Art of Self-Defense, the Art of Tard Defense.
Yeah.
Or the Art of Self-Tard. I like that.
Oh, instead of self-harming, you're self-tarding. You're just making yourself retarded.
Yeah, just tarding around a little bit.
What the hell is
I
this?
Like that.
90 feet from home?
6 days of Tardaluya. I like that one.
90 feet from home. Never heard of this, but I like 90 feet from Tard. That just sounds
90. Oh, is that a baseball movie about a guy who falls in love?
Yeah, it definitely is.
The guy who falls in
90
love.
90 feet. That's how far the bases are apart from each other.
So I'm guessing. Okay, so I'm guessing he gets divorced or separated from his wife, and he just wants to get home so bad, and it's only 90 feet away, at least from third base and first base. It's about 100. It's about 120 from second.
I bet he fucking dies.
I bet he
hits a retarded kid, but
I bet he hits a retarded kid with his car, ends up in jail, and then is 90 years from getting out.
Yeah.
So it's like 90 feet from home.
Yeah.
And then he has to watch his wife bring his son to visit him, and his wife's got a new black lover, and that just fucking kills him inside because he's in there with a bunch of those black-raced people.
Or the devil visits him in prison and says, all right, I'm going to let you live. I can get you out of prison, but here's one thing. You're going to have to live as a tard. And then he lives as a retarded person.
Yeah, he's got to have a caretaker after that.
His wife, bud.
Well, yeah, and then he's
and then his wife
listen to her getting plowed
by the black dude at the same
you gotta
time.
listen to that as a retard, but he doesn't know any better. He just beats his dick a little.
I talked about this before, and we'll end the cast soon. But
They buy him one of those fucking dick beating machines.
If I could become retarded, I would take it in an instant. If someone could come to me and say, I would pay money.
I'll take away all your pains and sorrows.
Yeah. I will make life wonderful for you.
You're like, yeah.
I will take that in a heartbeat, dude.
And you just become retarded.
The one thing I wouldn't like is I can't own a fucking cannon. That's the one downside.
You can still fire one though.
But I got my fingers, bud.
Yeah. Who says you can't shoot one?
Yeah. Can't raise some. Says I can't still raise a little bit of hell.
Do a little hell raising.
All right, chat. We're gonna go ahead and shut you down first. All right, shut down, everybody. Appreciate you all stopping by.
Yeah, for those that stuck around and could stomach the sexual reassignment surgery talk.
I'd say we lost probably half of our viewers.
At least, but that was a rough patch.
People need to know how that shit works.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's inevitable.
Yeah, it's coming for us all, bud.
Yeah, so once again, thank you, Tards. Appreciate your Tard business as always.